Hey, it's my birthday, and I slept in because I don't give a shit. That's how you celebrate your birthday. Is just sleep in, don't give a shit. My hair's a mess. I need. Power kept going out the other day, and I was like, screw this. So I haven't done really any streaming or anything like that, but I have been trying to keep up recordings for your beautiful faces. Scholars, welcome to the counselor's office. Sorry, no Sonic Cup. I forgot to keep one just for Easter eggs. I don't know if anyone noticed that I just randomly just put Sonic Cup in the background, or I just randomly, have it. I don't know. You guys are kind of weird for that. Anyways, we love you anyways. We welcome all the weirdos except for the mentally, challenged people of the Bungie Bros. Though we welcome you too, because you kind of just, you kind of feed the channel unironically. Anyways, just to continue feeding the channel. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. We're going to react to a video continuing the pain train of Marathon, and I just realized my capture is not up. Let's boot that up real cool. Wiki. Yes, we're watching a Fleekazoid video. I just started getting into his videos, and it's really, they're pretty good. Pretty funny. If you haven't subscribed to them, definitely check them out. But yeah, we're watching how Marathon became hated by the internet. I love the pin comment. It's a marathon, not a success. Damn. Got him. We're going to watch it, and we're going to see what it's all about. And I can already tell we're off to a great start when you see Concord in the background.
I've been monitoring the situation. Fleek, I can't read this. It's because it's a bunch of squiggly lines, pimp. Keep trying. Last week, Americans invaded a market once again that historically has never worked out. A move some are saying could escalate us to World War III. That's right, last week, America launched Concord 4.
Concord 4. Damn. Listen, I'm gonna say I don't think it's Concord. I don't think it's at that level. It could be if it shuts down or something happens. It could be Concord and later. But in the true sense of what Concord is, I don't think people realize how bad Concord was. $400 million, and it was shut down, in a week or something, 2 weeks, something like that. It was insanity how much money was just, I don't think anything will ever have close to Concord, but it's still funny as fuck to trigger people by mentioning anything Concord and Marathon. That's the part that, I think that's why people also kind of do it, because you see these people literally get triggered, and you're like, you are retarded. Why are you getting triggered?
Marathon is the high god killer. I'll say it. I'll also say this game is going to kill me. This shit makes me want to quit gaming and...
Hold on. That was a perfect example.
Shit makes me...
Guy, you don't appreciate good art, guy. You don't appreciate good art. God, I hate the fucking arguments. Listen. If you don't like the art because it looks like you're about to have a fucking seizure, listen, I think there's fair criticism to be had about the UI, about the art and the design. It's just, there is a point where it goes too damn far. What the fuck is this?
Want to quit gaming and start bird watching. Well, there's a wobbling tit. There's a Pekingese worm gobbler. Never mind, that was your mom. This game's got me reading self-help books. Did you know it was Confucius who once said, man...
You know who needs self-help books? The Bungie Bros.
Man who keeps hand in pocket feels cocky all day. As you can see, he was feeling a little cocky when they took this picture of him. Marathon is the greatest proof that Crimson Desert will succeed. People say, give it a fair shot, it gets good after 20 hours. How many hours until I'm allowed to call it shit? Get out!
I do think it's such a fucking retard. If you hear someone say, you've got to give it so many hours, they're a fucking retard. You come home from a long day of work, you load up your computer, your console, you turn on, and you start playing. If you don't immediately find enjoyment, then it is fucking trash to you. It is a bad video game, and it's subjective. Now, when you have the wider gaming audience come to the same conclusion that it's not a good game, guess what? It's a good game to you, but not to anyone else. That's how the world works. Who would have thunk? Wow. In fact, it's almost like we have a government system based on the majority rule. Who would have thought?
You people will say the same thing about Chubby Chasers Gathering, which also had a server slam last weekend, and 3 people showed up. 2 of them were this chick. Yeah, she heard there were servers and started looking for food. No respect. Some people are asking me to stop preying on this game's downfall. I'm not. I don't have.
It's just too fucking funny not to stop. Give it to them. Yeah, here's the funny thing is, people are too damn retarded to realize when you tell, like, the human nature is so predictable. If you tell someone to stop, they're not gonna stop. Now, unless it's law or legal reasons. Hell, even laws aren't stopping people from doing stupid shit. But let's be honest. You have an open free market and people have access to the wide world of the internet, and you tell them, stop being mean about my favorite game. I'm mad. Can you stop saying mean things about my game? Stop. Do you think they're going to stop? No. You're going to get one of these from these people.
What am I supposed to do for you?
There you go.
Have to. This game costs $250 million to make. They have to be in top 5 of all of capitalism.
Okay, we know that this part is like more like true. The other part is just, I think, random. Like, everyone's giving random ass math. Like, people are like, oh, it needs to make this much money, or it has made this much money, where in both sides is just knacking math that is just trust me bro energy. Whereas this came from an actual fucking actually from an employee that needed to be top 5 NPD, known as Circana, which we don't even fucking know. Also, shout out to Joker getting some highlight. You know that pisses people off. If there's 3 people that people really don't like, especially as criticism, is me, Joker, and it's Tizzle. Though I think it's Tizzle's probably the least hated of the among about 3 of us. People really fucking hate Joker, mostly because he doesn't even play anything Bungie related anymore.
To consider this game a success, Bungie's got to quit preying on their own downfall. Was $150 million of that budget marijuana? Because you're high as shit thinking you can pull that off, even if you like the game.
I know I'm pausing a lot. It's literally a 6-minute video, so shove it. But I fucking love these references. Like, I wish I had an editor and I could just write all the references down and be like, please put this into the video. It's me, and I'm like ADHD, so I'm writing down. I have to do references, then I have to like try to record and then edit and then record and edit and then stop because my mind is all over the fucking place. It's being ADHD and recording is a fucking nightmare because it takes way longer than it should for any normal person. And no, I don't take medicine, and I probably should.
This is a ball-stomping extraction shooter. Kinks like this don't pull in Madden money. Do you know how many live service games there are in 2026? You have to make some life-changing shit to take people away from the live service games that they've already developed Stockholm Syndrome for. Recently, Billy Joel said he used crack to get off heroin. That's what you need. You need crack. Marathon is not crack. Marathon is like a Care Bear took a shit in your eyes.
Bear took a shit. I was gonna say like a Roblox, like you got dropped into Roblox land or something. Like Care Bear took a shit. I mean, it's not true. Like, it's too damn colorful. And again, it is very subjective, and I think it's fair criticism to call out the vibrant and random ass colors that make it look really fucking weird. Like, it does feel like people want to die on the hill that you're just hate, but you like the art design is what makes most games the games. Like, let's be honest, it's a make or break. And guess what? Majority of the gaming audience does not like the art style. And I'm not even talking about the art theft situation at all. Like, I'm talking about just for what it is.
These colors even got my character season up. Is this game actually Concord 3? No. Is
No.
it more fun calling this Concord 3 than playing it?
Yes.
And before I get into the gameplay, why'd you take some random IP from the 90s and decide to bring it back as something completely...
Yes, and I think that is, like, anyone who actually gives a shit, not like who isn't a grifter, like, probably, like, buy for something, someone who's actually played and into the lore of Marathon is like, yeah, this isn't fucking Marathon. It's not. Like, you might have some reminiscence of Marathon, but it's not at all Marathon at all.
different. You just pissed off 3 people for no reason. This game shouldn't be called Marathon, it should be called Diabetes. Originally, our characters were supposed to be called Runners, but then all the playtesters made fun of them, so they changed it to Eaters, because they're slow as fuck. We've been eating too much RAM, man. Look at how slow this is.
I'm so fucking fat.
This is not slowed down footage. I'm not lying here. This is genuine delusion. I do 3 slides and my guy's like,
It's not.
I try to
it's
sneak
true, it's
around
true.
and I sound like... I don't like playing team games because there's an education crisis in this country. I watch...
True! Holy shit! And the Bungie bros are a perfect example of that because they hate data, because they hate math. Or they don't even know how to do proper math, too. Like, true! Bungie bros is a perfect example of our education system failing.
One of my teammates trap himself in a box for 5 minutes. I'm done with extraction shooters. I'm sick of smuggling hemorrhoid pillows out of exotic locations. The first 3 hours of this game are intriguing because between epileptic seizures and figuring out this menu, you got a lot of stuff to do. But then you figure it out and you go, oh, this is just a boring version of Halo, aka Bungie's last 3 games. Marathon has no stakes. I've looked all over. There's no T-bones, no filet mignon, no prime rib. It's just a bunch of welfare queens using free load out to fight 30 bots and the occasional player. On a positive note, at least when this game dies, I'll run into just as many people. Where this game differs from Tarkov is instead of drunk Slavs, you're fighting two.
Now, to be honest, they did make changes so you do find more people. Like, I've been keeping up with, like, the updates and how people are reacting. Like, I want to be fair, right? I try to be fair. And so they, in fact, it was so many changes, and even with the sound, that people were calling it a battle royale, is how, like, actively you were getting into multiple fights. Which, I mean, I always said it should have been a battle royale versus an extraction shooter personally, but my thought process is that you gotta give some fair, feedback. Bungie did, make it more aggressive, more players. Like, you can get into fights more often than you did in the Slam, so there's that.
200 spongy clankers, and instead of hackers, you have a giant fucking cube. But I'm confused. How can they have a cube when The Cube is a separate extraction shooter coming later this year? And how can The Cube call itself The Cube when another cube-based extraction shooter, The Cube Save Us, is coming out next week? Then we got the Gabe Cube, not to be confused with the Game Cube, not to be confused with the Rubik's Cube or the Ice Cube or Cuba. Gooding Jr. Why did Bungie leave Microsoft so they wouldn't have to make one game just to leave and work on one game for 15 years? These are all thoughts
And then also kind of leave that game too, by the way. Like, they left that one and they went into Destiny 2, and now they're leaving Destiny 2. Like,
I had as I sat in the bushes waiting for the cube to leave us. God made me for more than this. The door flaps are the highlight of Marathon. Shut up and listen to this.
it sounds really good.
Oh, yeah! Give the flap guy a raise. Fuck, it feels good. As usual, when I don't...
I had to stop and say, I've seen a lot of criticism about people. Like, that is something that I have to say. I do know how to sound whore. It is crazy that people were bitching about the sound. Like, it's how horrible the sound was. The sound is fine. You just need to clean out your ears. Like, I'm just saying that to be fair. Like, there's some criticism you 100% can give to Marathon. The sound design was not the problem with Marathon.
enjoy a game, I like to understand the other side. So let's hear from them. I'm having a great time with this game. My grifter chud mother was talking about some go outside and touch grass. What does that bitch know? Marathon's not outside, Marathon's inside. A lot of...
You got it. Yes. And people say that it's 100% positive. There is no negative, and you can trust every review on it. 100%.
People are asking how this game shapes up to Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is fun because people don't play it. This game is also fun if you don't play it. If you're a VR chat player or got banned from Christian Mingle and you're coming to PvP games looking for hot single Latinas in your area, I got good news. They're not here, but we do have Prox Chat. Originally, Marathon wasn't gonna have Prox Chat because they thought it'd be too toxic. But then they saw all those clips of burnt penis advertised Arc Raiders all the way up to 10 million copies sold, and they said, fuck.
By the way, Burt Peanut doesn't even fucking play Marathon unless he's being paid, because his audience is so split on it, and he knows that his job is about entertaining. And that's the thing. When you are, that's why you have to take content creators with a slice of pie. You have to take them with salt. You know, you got to be careful, right? Because they'll sit there and say things, but at the end of the day, they'll do what's good for the money. That's right. And it's funny because even he said, like, he told people to essentially shut the fuck up and go somewhere else. Guess what? He shut the fuck up and he went somewhere else because he needs the fucking money. Who would have thought? People go where the money is. And Marathon, it's not where the money is unless you're a small creator. Like, I say small, but smaller than Peanut, ass across. People will watch you for your personality, especially if you're used to playing Bungie games, which unfortunately the Burt Peanut is not used to playing Bungie games, so people are not going to be as forgiving. That is if you're already part of your communities are part of the Stockholm Syndrome Bungie bros, you're good. If they're not, you get Burnt Peanut where he has to not play Bungie games because people fucking hate Bungie. Who would have thought?
If an 8-year-old wants to yell slurs at a father of 4, that's just the importance of community. I'm so proud of you, my little Marathon player. The gunplay is decent, the game gets grindy quick. I'm not gonna put 20 hours in to unlock a purple gun. I've already got a purple cannon and a purple sword. The time to kill sucks, the game's glitchy as hell.
Whoa! What do you mean the time to kill? It's fast. At least PvP is fast. If you're talking about PvE, I agree. Enemies are too damn tanky, which they apparently nerfed them, I think. I believe they didn't. The robot chuds. They got nerfed.
I keep getting this issue where I die and the enemies don't. Pimps, I don't know much. But I do know that in the grimdark future, everyone has a Hank Hill ass. I look like a really jacked toilet. This chick looks like she's been drinking out of one. The thing I can't figure out about this chick is why she looks so familiar. Wait, hang on a second. The cube is speaking to me. No. That's not a robot. That's the chick from Concord. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for the cube.
Which apparently, I don't know if this is true. I have yet to see real sources say, but apparently some of the people that were from Concord were Bungie devs. And then they went to go help make Marathon when they shut down. Don't know if that's true. So put a little asterisk. That was what people were saying. Don't know if that's true. Again, don't know if that's true, but it is out there. Do you go find out? I actually don't care enough to go research that. But if you find something out, shout out in the comment section.
I got you! The cube is spoken! I've changed my mind. This game is Concord 3. As in 3 months till layoffs. The mighty cube has foretold it. You people blindly hyping this game up disgust me. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go hype this game up. Open parentheses. Note. Put up.
I think that's fair. I do think that, but people are like, Marathon hate is forced. I think Marathon love is forced. It is very forced, but I love this joke because it's the duality of like, yes, people are forcing the love for Marathon, but people force love of games all the time, even if it is a good game. Let's not act like people were on a crusade to make Expedition 33 Game of the Year, even though it is an amazing game and it earned it. Let's not act like people went on a crusade to make sure that everyone knew this is the game of the year, whether you like it or not. Fuck you. This is the game of the year. Fuck you. Fuck your Expedition, your hate for Expedition. Fuck you. Game of the year. You don't know nothing. Like, I think that is a perfect example that forced hate and love has always been part of the ecosystem of gaming. And it's the only reason that Marathon is getting more attention is because people hate fucking Bungie, and the chuds, the Bungie bros, are desperate to defend Bungie. And most of them are paid, and most of them are Bungie bros. If you look at them, most of them have been sucking the dick of Bungie for 10 years. And so you have to keep that in mind, is that the biggest defenders are also the biggest dick suckers.
Blindfold on fleek. Thanks to the flock of pimps and thanks to everybody for using code PIMP. I got good.
Did PlayStation just save gaming? I have to say that video link will be down below. I do have to say that I love it. I don't like paying team games because there's an education crisis in the country. Yes, and all you have to do is tune into any Bungie Bro stream, and you learn that. You learn that. Yes. Do you know how many live service games are in 2026? You need to develop some life-changing shit to make people away from the game that developed Stockholm Syndrome 4. Fuck, that's an amazing line. It is. He dropped a lot of truth bombs that a lot of fucking people are not gonna like. He's forced hate. He's forced hating it, guys.
What am I supposed to do for you?
Yeah, what are we supposed to do for you, man? What are we supposed to do for you then, man? Anyways, I do appreciate you guys watching the videos. It's for the reason that people don't understand why people hate Marathon or continue to talk about it is the same reason why people like me and Fleekazoid continue to make fun of those people. Because they don't get it. They're like, huh? Stop it. You can't do that. Stop it, guys. You can't be negative to the game. Stop it. Steam charts. Oh, shit. It's almost like if you just shut the fuck up and ignored it and played the game that you like, maybe people would stop. But because you react like you're melting to water, people are going to continue to do it because it's funny as fuck. And it's obvious that it pisses you off, which is funny as fuck. It's like a mini game. For people who don't play Marathon, this is the game. I don't need to play Marathon. I'm already playing a version of it. We're all playing a version of it where we're just pissing off the Stockholm Syndrome Nandies. It's fantastic. Anyways, I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit the like button. Don't worry. I too thought that we would take a 6-minute video and somehow make it a 50-minute video, but we're here. We only made it to 20-minute video. Yay! Hold on. There you go. Happy birthday to me. So I'll see. I might be streaming later. We'll see how it goes. I thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Game out. Huzzah!